Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Thursday Thought. Today is Thursday, April the 10th, and this week I've been reminded of the saying, "It's a great life if you don't weaken." And maybe some of you can relate to that thought too. I think part of the reason that was on my mind is that last week, again, I had to say goodbye to a very dear, lifelong family friend. And it just seems that over the last year and a half especially, there have been so many farewells. I guess it's a testimony to the fact that I'm getting older. And I also have a wonderful wide network of friends. But it's never easy, is it? And I'm always comforted by a writing by George Prentice, who had this to say about immortality. "It cannot be that the earth is man's only abiding place. It cannot be that our life is a mere bubble, cast up by eternity to float a moment on its waves and then sink into nothingness. Else why is it that glorious aspirations, which leap like angels from the temple of our hearts, are forever wandering, unsatisfied? Why is it that all the stars that hold festival around the midnight throne are set above the grasp of our limited faculties, forever mocking us with their unapproachable glory? And finally, why is it that bright forms of human beauty presented to our view are taken from us, leaving the thousand streams of our affections to flow back in alpine torrents upon our hearts? There is a realm where the rainbow never fades, where the stars will be spread out before us like islands that slumber in the ocean, and where the beautiful beings that now pass before us like shadows will stay in our presence forever." I believe in the existence of that realm, and I find it of great comfort to think that at some level we're still connected. A few years ago, I woke up one morning from a dream, and twice in my life I've had a dream where when I wake up there's a poem almost completely formed. I just have to tinker around with it a bit and revise it, but the idea is there. And this particular morning, I was thinking about a dear friend of mine in Fairhope, Alabama. I knew Glenn was very sick and he was in his 90s, but I didn't realize he was that close to death. So I thought I must call him and find out how he's doing. So when I spoke with his wife, she said that he was not expected to live through the day. When I shared with her about the poem, she suggested that she would hold the phone to his ear because he was still able to process and to hear, and that could be my way to say goodbye to him. So I said goodbye to him through this poem that I called Red Carpet of Love. And I'm going to share it with you too, hoping that if you're missing somebody, that it brings you some peace. There is a beautiful carpet stitched with love that weaves through the world from heaven above. Sprinkled with tears, every stain scrubbed clean by the brush of forgiveness and memories and dreams. From all directions, the carpet extends to keep us connected with family and friends who've gone on before us to view a new day, but in spirit they'll guide us along life's way. So walk the red carpet from morning till night, then rest in the knowledge that faith brings the light, in the God-given promise that we're never alone, for love will walk with us on the long journey home. Have a good week, and walk the red carpet. See you next week. Bye.